Alright guys, everyone has been asking me about what's going to be in my gear bag for the new year of 2024. This video is here to show you exactly what's in it. We're going to go through the whole category of cameras, lights, microphones, and any other bags and accessories. Starting off here, we have the tilt-a-cage for the Canon R8 specifically, along with the small rig side handle, along with some Mondo ties from Condor Blue. This is actually my first ever cage that I've ever invested into, but for my first one, I honestly love it. I kind of had to go back to B&H to change it because I got the wrong mounting for the screws because they're all about, what, 3/8 or, yeah, I think it was 3/8 or 1/4 screw, and I went there and it fit just perfectly. So now I have a top handle and a side handle, and what's cool about it, it has the rail, so that way you can change it from regular horizontal to vertical. So if you go like that, just lock it in, and there you go. You can just change it up just like that, and it stays perfectly fine. This cage also has the airy mounting as well, so that's a cool feature. So this is the case for the Mondo ties that it comes in. It's a 5-pack for 20 bucks off of B&H, even their actual website, and I do believe also Amazon. So you get it like this, opens up, and they all come just in this little pouch with a little Allen key. It helps definitely to organize all your wires on your cage, so this is definitely a huge plus for my setup. Now quickly, as far as cameras, we do have 2 cameras going with me, which is the new Canon R8. Well, it's kind of new. It came out last year in April of 2023, but this is going to be my main A cam, and along with my T5i, which is going to be my B cam. Now, even with the smaller lack of megapixels and quality, it only does shoot 1080. But right now, I do have the Sigma 18-35 1.8 to get me by when it comes to simple, quick run and gun situations where my A cam falls out. I can still hold up with this and adjust the ISO maximum, so that way it can keep up for whatever situation I ended up running into. But yeah, so we got the R8 and T5i going into the year of 2024 in my gear bag. All right, let's move right into lenses. The first one we have is the 16-35mm f2.8. This is the L series lens, and this is the first generation. This is not the second or third, so I was able to grab this off of eBay for about $450 to $550. There was really nothing wrong with it. It came with the original lens hood, the original insurance. It came in the original boxing, so I definitely think I grabbed a great deal when it came to this lens. Now, as far as bigger lenses like 7200s or anything like that, I will be investing into them slowly. Right now I have been renting them until I could build up enough profit to get something really nice for my R8/T5i to be compatible with the adapter, of course. Along with that, this is my Canon 50mm RF 1.8. So this is going to be directly mounting to the R8 body. Doesn't need an adapter. The Nifty 50, you can never go wrong because you really can't. Along with my Nifty 50 EF 1.4 right now, because the RF glasses, I think, to me is really expensive, and if you can't, that's totally fine. Just work with the adapter. Sometimes the functionality when it comes to the autofocus may not be up to par for it. It could get you by 1, 2, 3. Just, you know, keep it with the primes and, you know, maybe switch to manual focus, and I think you could get by just like that. All right, moving out of the camera aspect, now we're going to go into the external stuff, which is going to be my Andy Cine or Andy Sign 4K Plus. I grabbed this for just about $2 and change on Amazon. I didn't really use it much because with my T5i, the compatibility was a little off, but now that I have a full handheld setup rig with the tilt-a-cage for the R8, this monitor definitely works because I also invested into the Condor Blue HDMI cable. That's a coil, like a baby blue coil, baby blue, and it literally works perfectly. The quality comes out super perfect. The output is outrageously awesome. You can even load LUTs into it if you really wanted to, but I'm not going to get that deep into it. I'm just showing off exactly the monitor that I have that I think is a great budget. They also have the Fieldwood ones, but if you want to save some money a little bit, Andy Cine 4K Plus, A6 Plus is the way to go. I quickly didn't want to forget for the R8 cage, we also have this articulating arms, so if there's anything as far as a crazy extra piece of monitor, or maybe like an extra light, it just screw onto there. We also have mountings on the top handle, on the sides as well if I want to get a little lower. If I don't switch it to vertical, there's a lot of like a cheese mount type of thing, cheese plate. You could even put it on the side. It's a whole 9 yards. It's a mini one, it's not a huge one, but it definitely gets the job done. So another question I do get asked is exactly what type of filters I use as far as VNDs or any type of specialty effects filters when it comes to all of my footage, and if there's anything extra that I can invest into. So what I rock with is Prism Lens Effects gear. This is their Prism Lens FX filter pouch on top of their kaleidoscope filter that's inside here. So if you see right in there, I have anything between a variable ND to starburst to linear to even dream effects filters. This holds exactly 5. And this of course is my kaleidoscope prism that I have been rocking with for just about 2 years when they first released it. This is the original. I do believe they're definitely going to make way more and way more prisms with different filters. They just keep upgrading over and over again. Alright, so as far as lighting, I'm sticking with GVM, a great video maker, great quality people, and I'm sticking with them. This is the new GVM lights that I'm adding to my kit. I believe they're the 10AS. I'll make sure to put exactly the right description. This is a 2-pack that I bought during the Black Friday / holiday sale. I grabbed them. I don't know if it was a computer glitch, but I definitely saved some money on these two, along with the lights that you see me lit up in this video. They're the GVM 560 AS ones. They're simply bi-color all the way down from 2300 Kelvin to 55, 56. And they are going to be around the whole time. Simple LED panels, put some fuse boxes on it, definitely some helping with the diffusion. It's definitely going to get me by. These are also RGB, not the panels, only these lights. They even have specialty effects, but that is whole for another day. So this is something new that I've never owned before. This is the DJI OM5, their mobile device type of gimbal. Definitely not meant to hold any type of mirrorless or DSLRs or any camcorders, but definitely for iPhones, Androids, and the whole 9 yards. I've never owned one. Got this from my guy Johnny. Shout out to you, Johnny. And I've already used it once or twice. You can check that out in my latest video using with the newer Loft field test. That is going to be up right here somewhere in the card, or if anything, you can check it out right on my page. But yeah, this is real nice. Has a little extender to it, so you can even get like cool low shots. You put the base in the bottom on the floor. You could do that. You can even like unattach and just screw it right into like maybe like a monopod if you really want to go that extra step, but it's completely up to you. And it folds up real nice. After you just close it right in, you can even take this phone mounting off and just kind of swing this around, and then when you go like that, pack it up in a case. Definitely get a carrying case for everything, including something like as small as this. Now moving on to audio, this is stuff that I've been rocking with for a very long time, and I'm happy to say that it's definitely going to join me in the year of 2024. Zoom H1N. You can never go wrong with the simple, nifty recorder. It's not the best one out there. You could definitely get these for like under $100 or just $100. Definitely check Amazon for some deals. Sometimes B&H has them as well. It's literally just a plug and play, a line in, line out. Definitely get your cables for it as well. I'm actually going to show you that. So I invested just about 50 to 60 bucks in regular simple cables that plug right into the line in of the Zoom H1. So you have anywhere between line ins to 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch, XLR, female and male. Definitely have all 4 because you never know what type of scenario you're going to run into, especially if you're going to be at weddings messing with a DJ that you've never dealt with before. You don't know their equipment. On top of maybe you could plug into a speaker. So definitely invest into all these cables when having a Zoom H1 or even Zoom H4n as well. Alright, next on the audio list we have of course the newer CM22 lavalier mics. 2 recorders, 1 receiver of course. Nice and simple clip-ons. Has dead cats. You can plug it into your phone. You can even plug it right into your camera directly to pick up the audio. Simple channel, 1, 2, 3. Alright, now also we have my Joby shotgun mic that I got with my Pro Vlogger kit from the Casey Neistat event over there at the B&H Build Expo this year. So this is going to be rolling with me every time I go out with the Joby Flex Pod as well. So the audio that comes out of this is way better than my original shotgun mic that I got from Amazon. Didn't know when to upgrade, but I ended up getting this one for free, winning it coincidentally, and this has been truly amazing, the whole 9 yards. Now a question I do get asked sometimes is about action stuff. I don't do a lot of it, but I do have my GoPro Hero 7 Black that I received about 2 years ago. I think it definitely meets up to par when it comes to quality and anything that you need. Goes way up to 4K. 4K 60, 120, and does the whole 9 yards when it comes to all the super slow-mo. Definitely gets you by when it comes to storage, along with just editing, quick, simple stuff that you need to get by. There's definitely way more advanced ones with screens, flip-out screens, higher quality, bigger sensors, bigger cameras, but if you just want to get the job, Hero 7 Black, You can still get them online, eBay, even brand new, sometimes from Best Buy and Amazon. And you guys already know the DJI Mavic Air 2 is here to stay. I'm leaving it in this case for the minute because I don't want to take it out. I'd rather just keep it locked up here. But yes, DJI Mavic Air 2 is still rocking every single year since it originally came out about 3 years ago. And right now, 3 to 4 years ago actually, yeah. So this is going to be it. Going to be attaching a light because I'm looking into the drone license thing, as everyone has of course seen and I've talked about on some of my social medias. So this is going to be my go-to drone. And yeah, that's going to be it. Maybe if I upgrade to something else, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? Just stay tuned. Now, as far as gimbals, we still have the Ronin S all the way from, I believe, 2017, 2018. It has still been rocking, but at my last event, for some reason, I felt like now it's not keeping up with the motors itself, and it's kind of disappointing, where I'm trying to like put it in like a special 360 parallax thing, and it's not working. It kind of is and kind of isn't when it comes to the weight. Literally just the camera body with a microphone, it was okay, but then it started like keeping it like real tight, and it wasn't doing any type of movement as much. So I might have to upgrade this eventually if I have the right company to like salvage this or give me some cash for it. But this is what I'm going to use until I get that new one. So a big question is, how am I even going to carry all of this? Where am I even going to store this? How am I going to transport this? It's not going to be in my hands. It's not going to be in a little backpack. It's not going to be in a purse or anything that you can imagine. It's going to be in something built great to carry all of it for a run and gun, for long distance traveling, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. So here we have this vault case by Pelican. It definitely does the job. The only thing is it's not weather sealant, but it definitely does the job. I have some simple branding, simple stickers, so I know exactly that it is mine. Has really simple organizers. It's definitely gotten me from point A to B. I think between here has about like 3, 6, 9. So we're talking about 9 slots of organizers. It's orange, the regular Pelican color, and it's all compressed automatically. So you can put 2 locks on it. It definitely gets by. Roller, the handle comes all the way up too. And I do believe it actually is carry-on approved because of the size. Definitely just double check what airline you're going with on top of like the measurements of this bag. All right, so I'm kind of holding this because this bag is really big. This is the FTF 2.0 bag. This definitely gets you from another point A to point B to possibly point C. This is going to be my main bag besides the vault case. When I tell you that there were so many organizers, it's crazy. When I tell you so many organizers, I mean so many, and I wasn't joking. So yeah, that completely wraps up my video in regards to my gear bag of 2024. I know it was definitely a lot. I'm gonna try to cut this up as much as possible. There was a lot of gear that we went through, and I explained a lot about it. But thank you so much for everyone who's tuning in and that did tune in, who keeps their notifications posted online. And I'm letting everyone know on social media as well when my videos do get posted as well. That completely wraps up this Gear Bag 2024. Hope this year becomes an amazing year for everyone, on top of getting as much work as possible, expanding your gear, and the whole 9 yards. I almost forgot, I have one more piece of gear, but it is coming in the mail. I'm officially investing into a flash, getting into definitely bigger photography things. It is the newer Z1C TTL. I did want to get the Godox V1, but as far as price points and what was really, I guess, beneficial to the price, the newer one definitely is going to do the job for sure. They're really similar, so I can't wait to see how that compares to the Godox flash. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Keep your post notifications on. New videos are coming on just about every single week, so stay tuned for that. Have an awesome night.